Welcome to part 4. Today is today's a pet episode. You're like, what? What the fuck does that even mean? I will tell you, confused viewer. I'm gonna go through all the different pets I've had, and you may be thinking, Nick, how can you fill an entire video with the amount of pets you had? Most people have had what, like maybe 5? Yeah, I've had about 20. Yeah, it's complicated. I did get mail though. Let's check that first. So yeah, I had about 17 different cats in my life, and like 1 or 2 dogs, and then a couple other miscellaneous. I'm watching your battles since you came to this world, sometimes close by, sometimes from afar. Stalker. Judging the way you are collecting garbage data and restoring you are clearly quite powerful. I mean, I'm glad someone noticed. Sorry for attacking you like that. It was just a big move. See if you can come back to my nest in 3 days once they leave the nest. So I realized after I did that, I really should have gone back and made sure I got Gobrimon, and then I didn't. So while we're here, though, let's make sure we get let's progress the story with Digimon, because I like the current state of things where it's like I'll randomly run into them out in the wild and be like, alright, let's continue the plot. Everyone is here. What happened? I would like to know your story. First seems there is here I haven't met. Hi, I'm Angsty. I'm voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. This is Mirai. I press my laptop so hard against my chest that it constantly looks like there's an imprint on my boob. I also look very aloof. I'm also second only to Rina in terms of the waifu wars. Mirai, you really wanted to see the message? How do you call it? Springs in the world. Sorry, Mirai did this. I don't remember how. And they went and grabbed the top players. Here we go again. Medium, what's that? It's the villain. It's the weird Digimon thing. Digitize. Redigitize specifically. Okay, moving on. Blah 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 blah. Something about Nico's father. Who cares? He's a blonde guy with glasses. He might as well be a villain. Moving on. He looks like Eizan, like E-I-Z-A-N from Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars. He looks like the 9th seat, the one who's obsessed with money. And is all about managing businesses as opposed to like another shit. Okay, I can figure out. Okay, where am I going? I got mail. Okay. Luckily, I have these mails to rely on. Oh, I just realized it's called All Tour Carbutermon. Neato. Alright. Let's go more mail. Waiting at the sewer maze. Waiting at the fluorescent cave. Okay, so fluorescent cave I know is past the railroad tracks. I know the sewer maze is the whole thing with Sukamon. I don't want to have to do that if I don't have to, but I'll do it. And I'm sure this is like, hey, can you come help me out? Regaining my battle senses. Yep. I can feel my battle senses. So meet me at the 20th floor of the Coliseum. Yeah, so I gotta go do more Coliseum battles. I have felt that this is probably something I've had to do for a while, but I just didn't want to face it. Yeah, so this version of me is slightly stronger. That's interesting. I guess battles really do raise your stats, because like I haven't trained since then. This is all just like battles. I do like that. You know, the more I play this, the more I think I might like it better than Next Order. I know that sounds like blasphemy, but I really do like Next Order, and I think it's good. I'm just like, I wish they could just combine the best parts of both of them. I really do want there to be another Digimon World game. Adult Digimon only. I can't do that. Ultimate Digimon Battle King. Might be able to do that one, but I might lose. Can't participate in this match. Why can the Ultimate Digimon not move with this one? Damn it. I guess, because Ultimate and then Adult. Okay. File Island Battle Tournament. We got Lilamon, Rise Greymon, Marimon, Shumon, Bakmon. I might be able to beat this one. There's nothing above, oh shit, right out of the gate. I ain't getting hurt, but I can't stand losing. Ooh, we're off to a good start. Forget, can I use items? Yeah, I got this shit. So the answer is no. Alright, well. Hopefully that doesn't, like, actually affect him. guess we can do some free battles. Let's battle. This one okay? I think this is what triggers unlocking stuff in the arena, because there's only so many tournaments for me to do. I forget, I don't think I get... Yeah, so I got the white tie, which is cool, but I don't think I get experience or stat gains from this. So I don't get I probably can't learn any moves either, which sucks. I'm the Hero of Justice, Nobunga. Or Nobunaga, I think it's called. You're an evil tamer, aren't you? In the name of justice, I shall punish you. Yeah, so they definitely took the designs for the Cyber Sleuth series from this game, which is pretty fucking cool. So I just want to be Hero of Justice. Well, fucking try harder. It might be good to collect some of these cards now, because I forget where Tentomon is. I forget how to get to him. I know he's east, Don Dokodon. So I think I have to go... It might be through the sewer maze to get to him. Ooh, a Digimon. Let's get started. I can't believe I really didn't... I can't believe I never realized... How is he beating me? This is nonsense. How am I losing to a Digimon? Damn. Alright, well... It's really a lack of moves that's holding me back. My stats are okay. You know, you got... Right, so we... Okay, I did that one. What about Beginner's Battle? So this is getting kind of boring, so I can start talking about myself. So I've had a lot of pets growing up, and I'm going to go in order of the different pets. It's not... I don't know how interesting it'll be until I do it, but we'll see. So, when I was born, my mother had one pet, and it was called Brother. And it was an orange, fat motherfucker. Basically looked like Garfield, but replaced Garfield's black stripes with white, and that's basically what the cat was. And he was good, but just he was like lovable and stuff. But like, I don't know, he barely moved. I feel like he was really lazy. So he was just an odd cat. He wasn't that weird. It was just kind of that was my first introduction to cats. So that was Brother was his name, and he was. I think he was originally called Buster, but my mother changed it for some reason. But, yeah, he was actually older than me, which was weird, being the oldest, like, sibling, but also I'm younger than a cat. So, he died when I was about... I would have been in high school. He made it all the way to, like, I think, like... I would have been... I think I would have been in junior high, or a junior in high school. So he made it to... I'm trying to think. He made it all the way to, we thought it was like 20, but that doesn't seem right now. I think he was like a year or two older than me, so... He probably made it to like 19. He made it up there. And it was really fucking impressive. Alright, come on. Charge your special move, or just beat him the old-fashioned way. Honestly, I should have... Come on. Why can't I do it? There we go. I missed. Still good enough. Whew. That was a close one. Ooh, nice. I'll take those. But, so yeah, he died when we were like 19, which sucked, but had him for most of my life. And then, the second cat we got was named Cosmo, and it was my cat. Like, but it was gotten for me. And Cosmo was... I look very fondly back at Cosmo. He truly was a good boy. When I think of cats, I always compare them to Cosmo. He was kind of big, but he was also like, he wasn't quite fat. He was just like more than normal. But he was still like agile. Like he jumped up on stuff, and he would like, I remember he would like hide in my closet and stuff. And he would just like, he wouldn't meow a lot, but when he did, it was like a little tiny mew. But yeah, he was supposed to be mine. And he was a big cat too. But he was like black, he had white paws and white underbelly. But he had like brownish like accents. It was weird. He had pretty much every color. But he was mostly black. And then the reason I loved Cosmo so much was that I felt like it was like the perfect, he was like the perfect cat, where it's like I wanted, you know, you'd pick him up, you'd pet him, and then when you were like right around the time you would be done, where you're like, all right, going, get the fuck out of here. He would pretty much fuck off on his own. Like, he never, like, stayed too long or anything like that. And then, the main reason I really liked him, though, was when I was a kid, I've talked about this about 1 billion times, but I didn't have the greatest home life growing up. And at one point when I was, like, I think I was in, like, primary school or elementary school, and I didn't have a particularly good time at home. So I was planning to run away. I literally packed a backpack that had, like, Barney playing basketball in the front of it. I put, like, 3 stuffed animals and, like, 1 change of clothes in it. I don't know what my plan was. And we had this big, like, so we had a screen door, and then we had this big, like, heavy metal door at the first place I lived at. And I was like, so, like, I was all ready. I was, like, in my, you know, my sweatshirt and stuff like that, ready to go. It was like 2 in the morning. My mother was passed out. My brother and sister were too young at that point. They were like 1. Or they would have been like 1 or 2, but not enough to, like, be conscious of what I was doing. And then this is not going well. Shit. So, like, I get to the door, and all of a sudden, Cosmo's at the door. And he's, like, doing the, like, figure 8s around my leg, like normal cats do. Now, Cosmo was he was a good cat, he was lovable and stuff like that, but he wasn't, like, this was still a little unusual for him. He didn't do it that often. Okay, can't do it as child. Retirement. Okay. So, like, but, like, my biggest thing was that I couldn't, I like didn't want to open the door because I was like, all right, I'm trying to leave, but Cosmo can't leave. He's not allowed outside and stuff like that. Like even then, I was just like thinking about the cat, and I was like, all right, come on, go away, I've got to go. And he just wouldn't move. And finally, I just, like, picked him up. I went back to my room and I fell asleep with him in my bed. And that's how my cat stopped me from running away. So that's the real reason why Cosmo is a real G. That was Cosmo. He was my second cat. My third cat was called TC. I think it was either for tabby cat or tiger cat. I don't remember why. And she was the first girl cat I had. I think she was, like, brown with, like, blonde lights. I don't know what to call it. And she was cool. I think we found, I don't remember how we got her. I think we found her, like, outside or something and just, like, took her in. I think she might have been a stray. And then a little bit after that, oh, Russian match. A little bit after that, oh shit, is this him? Is it the man, the myth, the legend? Oh, you came. Nice to meet you. I'm Taichi Yagami. This is my partner Agumon. We've been fighting together forever. And that's why. Well, let's fight first. I'm about to kick the shit out of Agumon. I'm sorry for this. I changed my mind. Agumon's gonna kick the shit out of me. You know, this move isn't bad. It's just the range is terrible. It's really frustrating, but I guess I need to practice a little more. Agumon, let's get out of here for now. See you. We'll fight again. Got Taichi goggles. Man, I didn't even have to buy Cyber Sleuth first. So, yeah, we got I forget what I was going to say. I'm losing my mind. And so let's start with a test immediately. It's a champion. I may not win this one. Let's let him go on his own for a bit. See what happens. Ah, fuck. Oh, somehow won. Sweet. Digimon mini. Right, so we got TC. And then my brother got his first cat, which was Yorkie. And they called him Yorkie because he was a kitten that was born on 9/11. And so New York. Even as a kid, I was kind of like, that's weird. I don't know if you should name a cat after 9/11, but I mean, okay. Yorkie's actually a pretty sad story, but we'll get to it in a second. Let me change up my red satchel. Oh my god, the red satchel actually kind of works because he's so huge. Well, it looks weird, but I'll take it. And then I don't want the Palmon head anymore. I also like that it's not like specific like sections. You just kind of equip 3 different ones as long as that's what you do. I really do like that, I think. And there's a Digimon Mini there. You could cosplay as Taichi, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that one up. Let's change him up a bit. But yeah, so at some point, TC and Yorkie fucked. They did the old cat Mandango, and they had kittens. But the way I found out was really weird. We knew TC was pregnant, but I was still in elementary school at the time. And when what caught me off guard was that like one day we set up like an area for her that we were kind of like, okay, this is where TC is gonna go. And is this a gym that I'm not allowed into? What is this? Proceed further until you pass the test. To take the test, you need 5 wins on this floor. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, well that's easy enough to unlock. You know what the X antibody? X antibody. That was the... Okay, so Dorumon is going to give me the X antibody. Right. I forgot, but it's the only one you can use it for is, what's his face? Wargreymon X, I believe. I don't know what this terminal's for. Read news reports from the human world. Gotcha. But yeah, so they had kittens, or some. No, I'm sorry. So I went home one day after school, and when I came over to the area where like TC was, I went to check on her. I was like, oh TC, what's up, or whatever I said as a kid. And so she was in the corner. We had like a chair next to it and like an ottoman. I kind of like jumped on the ottoman. I was like, you know, I didn't try to scare her. It was just more of like I was excited to like go look for her. She hopped up, like she jumped and like because she was scared. And when she jumped up, she left a kitten in the in like the blanket beneath her. So I accidentally caused her to give birth. Or I accidentally induced labor. I don't think she had the cat yet, because it still had like the mucus or whatever the fuck it was on it, and like the membrane. So I watched her like eat it off, which was disgusting. I lost before, but this time I'll show you a real power. Waiting for the Coliseum. Yeah, let's do it. And then she had 2 more kittens, and I like watched the procedure the normal way this time, like the normal order of operations. Yeah, so it was really cool. I forget what the names of the kittens were, but that was 3 more right there. I know I named one of them Bentley. Alright, I think I named one of them JC from a kid I knew when I was in kindergarten. I named one of them Bentley after Bentley from Spyro the Dragon. I forget what I named the 3rd one. I think I named it something dumb like Chris. And we had to give up TC and the kittens because our apartment only allowed 1 cat, and we now had 7. So naturally, we went down to 3. Yeah, we went down to, so we had to give them up. And I remember that the animal shelter, the only name that they kept was Bentley. And I thought it was super weird because it's a weird cat name. So that was the last time we saw TC, and that was the last time we saw the kittens. Let's see your message for the details. Okay, so I know Yorkie. So then Yorkie at some point ended up getting out. I forget exactly how it happened. I think it was my mother accused my stepbrothers at the time. And I've never really known which way to go with that. I do know it was a shitty situation, but Yorkie got out. We looked for him for like 2 weeks. Finally, he ended up coming home. And I remember I played with Yorkie like the day before. And I was like hopping on one side of the bed, and then Yorkie would like come chase me and like headbutt me in the face, and then I would hop to the other side and he would come back. So like he seemed healthy. And the fact that I'm talking this way means you know where this is going already. So then the next morning I found I saw Yorkie's tail poking out from one of the chairs in our living room, and I'd gotten up early because I think I must have been in junior high at this point, and then The other two must have still been in elementary school, because I was getting up before them for some reason. And, yeah, so I saw Yorkie's tail. I went to grab it. I remember he wasn't... I couldn't get the tail to move, and I thought to myself, like... And then I went to, like, kind of pick him up from under the chair, and I remember thinking, he's really, really heavy. And that was when I realized he was dead. And I had to tell my parents. It was super depressing. They didn't tell my brother before... They didn't tell my brother before he went to school because they didn't want him to, like, go through school like that. It was still super depressing. So yeah, that was loss of Yorkie. I'm trying to remember the order there. I think at that point, either a little bit before that or at that point, we got our next... Oh, Romstar is this? What is this? My precious trained Digimon? My baby 1-level Digimon finally becomes a child level. Let's fight with our child levels. Okay, I don't know how Romstar put his name in there. That's pretty funny. Gonna be fire types. Super cool. Trial of strength. Do this one. Well, I'm not gonna beat him. And then, so we at one point we got a cat named Misty, and Misty we adopt. I think we went to take either Yorkie or we took either Yorkie or one of the other cats to the vet. And when we came back, we ended up, like, they ended up seeing a cat there, and they brought a cat home. I'm trying to Digimon who has the X antibody, just like me. If I mention me when I want to talk with them about how hard it is having the X antibody, I'll be waiting here. I'm looking forward to it. The only one I can think of is Yuya's partner, but I don't remember exactly how to do that. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, so we brought her home. She was already, like, 4 years old when we got her. Like, she was an adult cat. And Misty was interesting because she just liked to fucking fight. And by fight, I mean she liked to hunt. So she was the first, like, outdoor cat we had. And it was a little weird after having Yorkie, like, escape like that. But, so what she would do is she would go outside and she would bring back fucking everything. And I mean dead bunnies, dead moles, dead mice. What she would do is she would bring them to the front, like, the front steps. And, like, on our little porch, she would eat the skin off the animals and then leave the guts and bone. And she was a fucking monster. And, yeah, so that happened. No, I'm not going to win this one. But yeah, so that was Misty. And I remember when she used to like to shit in our neighbor's garden, and our neighbor did not like that. And we used to always have to, like, if we saw her do it, we had to catch her, and then we had to, like, stop her from doing any more damage. Alright, so I can't beat any more of these tournaments the way I am right now. I need to get some better stats. So, yeah, hold on. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know how to get better stats. Like, I don't know what I have to aim for to, like, get him to ultimate. But I kind of want to see, or to get him to mega, I should say. Offense isn't going to change anything. I can get brains up to 300. I can get MP up. I just don't want to, like, waste my last days with him training if that's what happens. Which one is brains? Not log. Lotto, I think. Yeah. Are you hungry now too? Well, I mean, the good news is I got a bunch of meat. And I got a bunch of recovery stuff from that, so that's good. I did accidentally look up how to get Kudamon again. Kudamon, you have to, I was pulling him out of the thing. You have to have exactly 700 offense, or at least 700 offense to pull him out. So that's gonna have to wait a little bit. Let's see. So yeah, that was Misty. Eventually, we moved out of that house. So we moved away, and we took Cosmo and we took Brother, but we didn't take Misty. And Yorkie had passed by that point. So we ended up giving Misty to my dad, and my dad didn't have a cat. He had a dog at that point, which I guess I'll talk about next, but he took her in anyway. I didn't mean to do that. And she just, like, instantly stopped being an outdoor cat because they weren't going to let her outside at all. But yeah, she stopped being outdoors and just resigned herself to being a fat cat. And I swear it was like a completely different cat, where she would just like lounge around doing nothing, basically just being like a normal cat. And she did put on weight and stuff like that. She used to be really like lean. She put on weight and then just kind of lounged around. She just passed away, I want to say like a month or two ago. So she was like the longest pet I've had for a while. But yeah, and then I'm trying to think. So my dad had a dog named Casper because he was a big white Samoyed, and he was a good dog, I guess. But it's weird because he was always a really fat dog. I think Samoyeds typically tend to go that way. But like it was difficult to really do anything with him. Like he wasn't really that active, and it was kind of a weird introduction to dogs, if that makes sense. Because like I'd had cats all my life, and he was just like a big fluff ball. But like he didn't really do anything. He didn't fetch. He was just kind of that. I think eventually it turned out he had diabetes too. So like, but he lived for a long time for a dog, especially. Like he passed away. It's been more than a couple years now, but eventually I think Misty helped to like, you know, fill the gap with my dad. So that's part of the reason why he took her in. And then I'm trying to think of what else. So that was them. They also, my stepdad, not my dad, had a cat named Harley. Harley was a black cat, had very long fur. Which I'm not a huge fan of long-haired cats. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't think they're as good. I like short-haired dogs and cats. But yeah, so Harley didn't really do much. He was old by the time we first got him, and he just kind of like moped around. He lived for a long time. I don't even know when he died. But I didn't really pay much attention to him. And we also had a Pomeranian named Max. It was another fluff ball. Again, it was like weak and couldn't really do much with it. So I didn't get too close to it. So I don't like really hairy dogs. I don't like really like ratty dogs. So I didn't really spend too much time with it. And then we ended up getting 2 more cats. So we got Elvis, who was a white and black cat. Elvis was a great cat. Yeah, I think it was definitely like my mother's favorite, since like brother died. And then we had Kira, who was my cat again. I think this might have been after brother and Cosmo both like passed away. And I believe Cosmo passed first, which was surprising. But I think he lived to be like 14. And so they were kind of like the new cats. Like brother was the family cat / my mom's cat, so that's what Elvis became. Kira was, and Cosmo was like mine / like the family cat, and that's what Kira became. I named him Kira in honor of Death Note, because I had watched that at the time, so you can kind of put that into like your timeline. I told them it was Kira was short for Bagheera, the cat from the Jungle Book, but I was like to myself, I was like, they don't even know it's named after a fucking serial killer. I'm a fucking genius. It's pretty cringy. So yeah, that happened, and then Kira was a great cat. He was a black cat. He didn't do much. He was very quiet. He wasn't quite like Cosmo though. He wasn't like as friendly. But he was still pretty good. He was a big fatty. Not as fat, but like halfway between fat and like fit. It's hard to describe. And then then Elvis was a great cat. Elvis had some fucking trials and tribulations though. He was very friendly, very loud, and he was white with black spots, or with big black splotches, so he kind of looked like a cow. But big problem with him was that he at one point we had an older house at this point, and he had gone to the windowsill, and when he was in that windowsill, Taichi really lost. It's Taichi, huh? That's frustrating about. He was very frustrated about that. So sort of the same where you are. We're waiting for PM on the Coliseum. It's 5v2. Okay. And like the windowsill closed on him, and I think it like broke his paw. And when they took him to the vet, he ended up having to get one of one of his toes, one of his toe beans amputated, which was very sad. But he managed to come out of it. And then at some point he had gotten out, and we lived in a different house at this point, and he'd gotten into the woods, and he'd been lost for like a day. And then, you know, my mother was hysterical the entire time, like looking for him and couldn't find him. And finally we could like hear him crying, but like it was in the middle of the night, so we couldn't see him, and he wouldn't come like down. I think he was like stuck in a tree at that point. So the next day they were like all trying to get him down. They finally found the tree he's in, and I ended up going. I ended up taking like a ladder and putting it against this like very thin tree, and I climbed all the way to the top. I must have been like freaking like 2.5 stories in the air, and Elvis ended up climbing onto my shoulder, and then like dug his claws into me the whole way down until finally we got to the bottom of and he jumped off me and ran straight into the house to, I assume, go eat, because he hadn't eaten for like 2 days. And that was what happened to him. And then Kira, I guess this happened I think when I was in college, but Kira ended up getting hit by a car because we lived in a main street. And I guess my mother was like really hysterical about that too. And he lived, so there's that. But I guess he like couldn't use his legs for like a couple days. I say a couple days, for like a couple months. What do you want? Leave me alone. All the horrible things you did back to me there. You were horrible too. Let's make up. No way, you're a bad guy. Forgive you, not even if you beg me. Ouch, I got so upset my old wound flared up. Give her a small recovery. What did you do? Stop that, I don't want your pity. This is so embarrassing. Sudare got him on. So yeah, I guess Mark had to remind me of that. I like remember a little bit of it, but I thought like for a while I thought my mother had like hidden it from me because he was supposed to be my cat. But I guess she did. I guess I like vaguely remember it. Also, I forgot to mention this, but he was my cat because we actually bought Kira at a pet store, and like we were picking out kittens. Like there was a litter of like black and white kittens, and then he was like the only black one. And I picked him up, and he instantly climbed on my shoulder. My mom was like, "That means, you know, that must be him. He's the one." And I paid like $270 out of my own money for that cat. Which, if you pay that much for a cat, or that much for a pet, you start to be like, was the pet worth it? Which is a terrible way to have a pet. So like, it put a lot of strain on him. And but yeah, he was a good cat. And then when eventually my life fell to shit, we had to move out from my final house. My brother and I separated from my mother. We hadn't seen her in a couple years, or at least like a year or two. And eventually the house got repossessed, and my mother ended up becoming homeless. And during that time, I think animal control came and took the cats, and they were going to give them to the animal shelter. But what ended up happening was, and I think Mark told me this, the animal control officer for the police department ended up adopting both Kira and Elvis. So I've like debated just like trying to contact the police, seeing if like there'd be a way like my brother and I could meet up with them and like see the cats, but it seems like too much effort. Like it'd be better just to assume they're gone at this point. It's sad, but you know, I don't want to like make them feel uncomfortable or something like that. But yeah, so as far as I know, they went to good homes. I don't know what happened to them beyond that. And then we recently, my stepmother just got a cat called, they called Tinkerbell, and I call her Tank because she's a little monster. Climbs and everything, claws at feet and all that shit. But that's my story of all my pets. And you didn't think I could fill this time. Talk for 35 fucking minutes on the different pets I've had. I'm sort of doing it in the background, but I'm lazily trying to get new techniques, and it is not working. So I'm like trying to attack the Kawiteriamon and the Lilamon. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm also trying to get back to where Gobrimon was. I guess it's over here. So I know Bergemon's over there. I don't remember if they have to use the moves. Yeah, that's that. What else was I going to talk about? I can sort of talk about 9/11, which is a dumb thing to do, but since I brought it up with Yorkie, it's weird to me now because, like, my assistant manager in my... Does he teach me how to do this? I know that you can train at that vlog, and I don't remember why. But my assistant manager is 19, and that means he was born in, like, 90... I don't know. Like 99, something like that. Hey, be careful. The path that is dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Until the swamp gets extremely deep. It turns bottomless over there. Whatever. If you don't care, I do. I mean, some people... Seeing people drown and die right in front of me? I can't allow that. I still don't care. You can't... Oh my god. What should I do? What should you do? Oh, I know. Use these stones. You see the stones around the edge of the swamp? Go get some. They'll sink right to the bottom. You can use them to fill the sinkhole and get across. If you want to get across, you'll have to gather rocks first. There's a way to not do this, and I don't remember it. Ordinary Pebble. I forget how many of these you have to do to, like, get them to fuck off. But yeah, so I remember I was in 3rd grade when 9/11 happened, and I went home like it was a normal day. They didn't call us out of school or anything. But when I went home, I remember my dad, like, had gotten home first, and he was like, there was like, it was the footage of the TV, and he was like, you have to watch this. And all I saw was the news, and I was like, I don't wanna. I'm just gonna put on Nickelodeon. He said, it's on every channel, including Nickelodeon. And I remember thinking, oh shit, this is big. This has never happened before. And so, like, I remember, like, I don't remember much, like, specifically of the footage, but I remember seeing, you know, the iconic is the wrong way to phrase that. I remember seeing the like, very scarred image of the first plane embedded in the tower and the second plane going into it. I remember it being like, oh shit, like, I honestly don't remember that much of it. Not for lack of trying, just because, like, it just kind of went in, like, a blur. It was also, like, right at the beginning of the school year, too. Smells, well then I'll throw them in the swamp right away. That's too bad, that wasn't enough. You should bring more stones. That wasn't enough. Maybe 14 more? You're kidding. Wow, wait, calm down. I'll take my chances. Wow, stop. Oops, guess I'm busted. Yep, it's not really a bottomless swamp. I'm scaring and teasing the people who came this way for fun. Sorry, forgive me. You're up to you. I'll go back to the city and quit making trouble. See ya. So you don't have to do the whole thing. That's good. Look at me learning and shit. It's not so much me learning as me going, like, I'm never doing that shit again. Okay, maybe we can find Tentamon. Oh, there's Solarmon. Interesting. There's just one piece missing. Well, that's wrong. There are lots of strange things lying around here, right? I want to combine them and create something really useful, but I need one more component. Anyway, it's a thin glowing pipe. You can find one in the dumping ground. Do you want me to look for you? Really? Yes, please, I'm begging you. You can reach the dumping ground if you head east from here. There's lots of stuff that was thrown away there, so you know it when you see it. Please bring the thinnest glowing pipe you can find. Heard some rumors about humans, but you seem like a very kind one. You're goddamn right I am. I just remember being, like, really fucked up, and it's like, I know, like, there are definitely people who watch me who were not alive when 9/11 happened, and that's bizarre to me. It's not like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, how dare you not age the same way I do, because obviously I get it, but it's still a little strange. It's just like, it's kind of dealing with that I'm old. I must have been like 7 or 6 when no. I would have been older. Starting 3rd grade, I think I would have been 8. But it's still bananas. Okay, This area is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. I don't really want to stay here too long, especially on like such low health, but we'll try to find Tentomon. You got mail. There he is. Let's start doing the card stuff. It's hopeless that you can't turn a profit. It's because of all those huge billboards. I thought maybe I'd make a huge profit when I said to start a business here. Business isn't good? Not at all. It's totally hopeless. My business is dead. I wonder if I should shut down the stop. Can I help? Are you serious? You really help? I don't think there's anything you can do at this point. Well, since you went through the trouble of asking, I might as well give you a shot. You me in the store. I'll go for a walk. If you sell something, make sure to put the money in the cash box. See ya. Looks like nobody's coming. Cheap stuff here. Cheap stuff. Yelling at my own Digimon. Go figure. Nobody's coming. Put your own money in the cash box. Let's put 1,000 bits in there. Good job. How much we earn? Let's see. What? 1,000 bits? What exactly happened? You some sort of business genius? Looks like it wasn't a mistake to open the shop here after all. Problem was the merchandise. This town put new things on sale. Something else that'll be easy for me to get. If you like, stop by and take a look as well. This is the first time giveaway. Think of it as a thank you from a fellow salesman. Alright, I'm gonna start my business right away. Look at you. What can I buy from you? Let's do the jumbo pack. 5,000 bits? Bit too rich for my blood. But I know this is the best way to do it. Well, I could afford it. I gotta feed you first, don't I? So ungrateful. You're getting fucking mushrooms for dinner. Are you still hungry? Holy shit. There we go. Alright, why not? I got nothing to lose. Plus they give good bonuses. I skipped right through it. Okay, no idea. So I haven't unlocked any bonuses. Feels kind of like I just wasted my money. Cards. How many cards are in this again? Oh no. Oh no, this number keeps going up. Alright, so it's not that many. So it's about 190. Or it is 190. So he'll give me ones when I get all the rookies, when I get all the champions, when I hit other things. Yeah, I guess I just don't have enough right now. I can't really blame him for that. I don't remember what I can do if I get extras. Alright, so I think this will be the second day since Bergermon did her shit, so I can't go over there yet. Why do you constantly have to take shits? Stop it. I'm running out of portable potties and money. I've been fighting a lot, so I figured I'd have enough money, but it's just not fighting enough. Okay, I think that way leads to where the pipe is. I know Megadramon's over here somewhere. I forget exactly where the pipe is, and I remember this not telling me very well where it is. Maybe it's over here, actually. It seems like a dead end. It is a dead end, but not the good kind. Alright, what's over here? You got mail. That's not... Nope. Still need better moves. Thanks for before. There's something I want to give you, so come to look for me in the city. Okay. Sorry for tricking you. Commandramon card. Open a card shop. Yeah, a little way from the interest in that cannon, don't forget. How could I forget? There's the bathroom. Did not need to use portal potty. Hey, what's this? That's a neon tube. This neon tube means it's a glass tube. Glass tube? What's a glass tube? It's a transparent tube. This is not transparent at all. This contains paint and glass. Glass, really? Or paint and gas. You think you can break this, gas will come out? You mustn't break it. I see, it's a really important thing. Then, for the time being, it's better not to touch it and leave it alone. And what is that? What's written on this sign? It's the name of a shop. See, what kind of shop? Dangerous shop. A dangerous one, huh? It's better not to get too close to it. You really taught me a lot. There are many strange and rare things here. This place is also filled with dangerous stuff. I'm scared now. I think I'll go back to the city. Let's be in the city. You can teach me some more. See ya. That was pretty cute. Shiny pipe. It's funny because that's also what I call my beep. Alright. Surely I can learn moves from you. I don't have that many healing items, so I kind of just gotta let him do his shit. I would guess that my stats are higher than his. I don't think it increases the chance of you learning a move the more he uses it, so I might just finish this. Or try. Holy shit. What if he's actually much stronger than me? Which he is. That's better moves! How did I get poisoned? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? You better have learned nothing? You kidding me? It's the same fucking Digimon you are. I'm gonna have to come back here. Now that I know that exists, I'll probably come there. I really just get a snap at 2:48 in the morning. I swear to God, if it contains the words "you up," I'm gonna be furious. Because no, I'm about to go to sleep. You found it. I'm glad I can finally complete it. Alright, I need a day to finish working on it, so come back and see it after. I'll have some really nice to show you then. Alright. I'll trust you. When did I get sent? Normally I don't check these in the middle, but it's 2:40 in the morning. Someone better be dead. That's actually kind of upsetting. Someone else with insomnia. You've got mail, better believe it. What a dangerous place. Megalogramma. Nice. Let's go look for Bergmon. I can't believe my skill... Oh shit. There's Pico Devimon. He's the one who lets you use the training thing. That's right. I earned the title Digimon Battler, which I assume is 100 fights. Hey, do you know what this is? What is it? Oh boy, you're not a very smart human, is it? It's a log. It's just a great tamer error. I wonder if you can crush it in one hit. Come on, I gotta see. Show me what you got. Probably. Idiot. Failed. That's hilarious. Knew that, but don't let it keep him trying again. Okay. Keep falling for it. 19. Ooh, that's better than I normally get. What, you really did it? Not bad. Not bad at all. I used to have fun seeing people fail, so now I'm kind of disappointed. Oh well, I'm tired of it anyway. I should go back to the city. But this brat with glasses, he came by the other day. It was a real piece of work. He was shouting things like, I'm counting on you, Sasha, and stuff. Oh well. Guess we'll meet in the city. See ya. Pico Devimon has returned. I need to find someone who's going to go to the fucking store, because I can't keep buying small recovery floppies. It's getting a bit on my nerves. I don't know what else. I think the Digicore, I think, is only good for selling at this point. Okay. And you can also just use this log whenever you want. I believe. Advanced training. Ooh. Fuck. I want to hit this at least once. Even if I'm wasting away his life. Oh, God. I'm actually getting stressed now. Sweet. 27. Holy shit. Let's do it one more time. Fuck yeah. Alright, there's a bathroom around here somewhere, right? I think it's kind of far away at this point. Mail again! I definitely just wasted a day, though. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know how long. How old is he? 10? What do they normally live to? Like 12, 13? I know once they hit Ultimate, their lifespan goes up a good amount. What is my money at? I'm doing great. Okay, let's look at my map. So I came from there, which means I need to turn to a full. There we go. Are you ready yet? About to hatch. They just need 2 or 3 more days. Oh, fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna go try and fight. I don't know if I have the health for it. Alright, I'll fight you real quick. Nope, I really don't have the health. I'm gonna go try and fight another I'll twerk Hobbitarimon. Hope for the best. I just fed you. I know I did. Oh, I haven't gotten my daily meat. Shit. Should probably do that. Oh, I'm getting lazy. I think I probably already missed it once. That's fine, though. I was doing important work. Okay. Let's go back and see if anyone joined the shop. I don't think they did, but it does not hurt to look. I'm trying to remember who joins the shop. Oh, Poemon does. I'm really grateful, thanks to you. Okay. Did you? Yeah, here we go. Double floppies, that's my shit. I don't have that much money, though. I had 3 autopilots, and buy more of these. And I'm pretty much out of money now. I don't know if I'm gonna need the moldy meat for something, so I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Could sell these. I've got more than enough giant meat for now. My hubris will get the better of me, but for now, let's keep up. Divine Chestnuts. It's all HP. This is all MP. Digi Snapper can fuck off. Mysterious Digicore worth 5,000. Holy shit. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these. I could probably use them smart. If I use them, I can be smart about it, but I'm gonna assume I don't need them. I'd rather have like more reliable supplies. I don't like that one very much. Medium floppy, 5. Medium recovery, 6. Small recovery, 10. I can't afford to restore anymore. I still have another couple restore. I don't think I need to store anything. Actually, let's store the moldy meat. I don't know what I need it for, but I don't need it in my inventory. I'll keep the recovery floppy for now, but I don't super need it. I can't believe I haven't got a single Digivolution item. I'm gonna find Gatomon. She's kicking around here somewhere. Supposedly has a gift for me. We'll see. No. No. Actually, what items did they add? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to shop. Okay, what do I buy from you? Okay, so this is where I can get bandages. Bandage DX. Okay. I don't really think I need anything else. There's Goemon. It's you. Word has that you're working hard for the city with someone as active as you around. I'm sure the city will be flourishing in no time. Oh, I'm glad. Where is Gatomon, though? Probably off being a loner somewhere. Alright, I've been going 53 minutes, shit. I kind of want to just grab Bergemon and finish that section. Just be done with it. But then I gotta go back over there first. Oh my god, you just shit so much. I want to talk to Hobbitarimon and see if he'll give me another, like, vegetable thing. I wonder if it's just, like, he checks to see if it's in your inventory and it's like a daily thing or something. I do want to do Akihio's thing. Working hard, lad. Use stringing gas or something. Okay, but, like, what about the rest of the grass? Because I sold that. Alright, I'll put him to sleep. Hopefully he doesn't die in his sleep. I'm willing to bet he's not going to make Mega, but still. Okay, Bergemon should definitely be done now. I'm going to fight every motherfucking bug Digimon in the way. And we're going to learn a new move. It's going to happen. I'm getting frustrated now. Alright, you're not a bug Digimon. I guess I could go look for fighting Digimon too, but just not doing it. I think after we grab Bergemon, I'm also going to try and go fight that Mega Hobbitarimon again. Hopefully it'll teach me moves. If it doesn't, I tried. I forgot to grab my daily meat, damn it. This sirloin has been pretty cool. I definitely want to do more Coliseum battles, but I can't do them without the techniques. I'm stuck. I wonder if I could build Kudamon a little bit more. Yeah, so I need to I need to have 700 to do that last one. Okay. Let's go this way. I still don't know what to do for Guillemon. I don't know where his sculptor thing is. If you know where it is off the top of your head, please feel free to let me know. I'll gladly take that information. I don't have enough recoveries. Universal plugin. Neat. One day, they'll teach me the techniques I need. So this exits the area. Oh, that goes to the sewer. Just a different way. Okay. I'm gonna fight you again, because I'm still trying to learn new moves. And you're a plant type, so you should know them. Universal plugin. God damn it. How am I not learning anything? My brains aren't bad. They're at least 300, right? Are they 400? No, they're over 300. Okay. Probably might have to get his defense up a little bit more, too. If I want to have a shot at getting Mega. Okay, so version 1 should be... Shit. Version 1 should be down that way. And then pick them up. I'm cutting it real close. You're gonna need a bandage soon. Are you done yet? My eggs have hatched. They're all doing well. They've left the nest, so I'll be going back to the city. In the city, I run a delivery service. If you want me to, please stop by my shop. It's next to the meat fields. Good. That'll save some time. Am I going to make it to the next porta potty? Maybe. But it's kind of iffy. Ooh. I don't know, I'm going to make it. I remember how far it is. I gotta talk to that Solarmon too. Just gonna play it safe. Actually, we're almost there. Fuck off. Okay, it's right around the corner, I swear. At that time, it's a Mega Growlmon. It doesn't help me. Alright, I wonder if it changes. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I guess I can spawn it in at will. This is not going to go well for me. I want to make sure they do enough moves before I try and finish it. Not even close. Oh, this hurts. My moves are so bad. He's doing so much to me. Maybe I need to work on my defense too. Like, not just for Digivolution, but just like to survive. Mastered Roots Bind. It's something. I'll take it. This is where he dies, by the way. It's like, oh, you finally learned a skill? Pfft, tough shit. Alright, Roots Bind. Okay, that's the slightly stronger one. It's at least got a good range, I think. So that's good. Skip right by you. Never mind. I'm gonna go skip right by you. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's training over here, too. Look at this. This is something really nice. Having made something so nice to me feel fulfilled, I guess I'll return to the city now. Use this and you can train to your heart's content. I don't think it really increases, it's a training thing, but I don't think it works unless you know how to do the minigame, so... While I appreciate the sentiment, it's probably not very helpful for me. Okay. What's the universal plugin for? Oh, so it works the same way it does in next order, okay. Which way am I going? Hey, it's you. Hey, it's you. The look on your face has gotten rather sharp. The result of all that training. I didn't use it to train. And there's Kamemon. Hey, isn't my fishing cube caught anything lately? Sell any extra fish you don't have a use for it. Depending on what kind of fish it is, you get a good price for it. Thanks, man. Alright, we've made some progress today. Yo, how about take a lift on the Berger transport? Oh, it's cheap, too. It's really cheap. Good. I like this. That means that they made it cheap in this one, and then they decided for next order to jack the price up again, I think. That's not too bad. Okay, I don't know which way I'm going to go next for the next video, but we'll figure it out eventually. I'm debating trying to train Kabuterimon to... I got mail. I'm debating whether or not I should try and train him to get the 700 offense. Because if I do that, then I can go pull Kudamon out and start getting Sirloin. Nice card, Knight. Nice. Okay. He might be able to do a couple fights too. Yeah, I might try that. Alright, well, that's the end of this one. Thank you guys for watching. And tune in for the next one, which I guess will release next month. It's crazy. Yeah, see you all soon. Adios. Hey, what's up, guys? Just a quick shout out to the December 2018 Patreon subs, donators, whatever you want to call it, for tax reasons subs. Thank you to Ertrev and Stuff with Scoutfly for $1. Stuff with Scoutfly, brand new this month. My friend Justin from GameStop. You should check out his channel. Carlos Lopes with the $2. Fuck that guy. Azure with the $3. Thank you. Maz, Happy Lamp, Jacker. I always forget Happy's full name. Maz, Happy, and Norm P with the $5. Thank you guys. Sir ENIAC and Connor Soverwall with the 10, and the man, and John, the man, the myth, the legend, Barnett with the 15. You guys rock. Thank you all so much. Literally going straight to my car insurance. So thank you. But yeah, so special announcement this month. Continuing, just for those who don't know, if you're a Patreon sub, you get to watch videos early, unless I put it straight out. So right now, I can't have concrete numbers on what's already out, but there'll probably be a few Let's Go EVs, a few Tag Force parts, a few just miscellaneous videos and stuff like that. So just videos I gotta start going down my list and doing. But the biggest announcement by far is starting this month, I'm going to be doing Let's Play Digimon World Redigitize Season 2. And you're like, oh, Nick, you've already played that. No shit, that's why I said Season 2. Fucking keep up, let's go. So, what it is just me Let's Playing Digimon World Redigitize. It's been a few years since I've played it. And I'm going to release one part every Friday. So the first one is like January 3rd or 4th, whenever the fuck. I didn't check the date. I don't know. It's not the first. I know that much. And then, you know, every Friday. But if you're a Patreon sub, you can watch all of them immediately. And I know right now there's at least 3 or 4. So you can go into that. And you may be thinking like, oh, cool. I mean, you're playing Digimon again. What's so special about it? I will tell you what's so special about it. I'm going back to form. When I started this channel, when I started doing videos, I would basically play a game in the background, usually Digimon, and just shoot the fucking shit. I wouldn't talk about anything. Like, nothing specific, and I kind of strayed away from that for a couple of reasons. My life got real fucking depressing, and I didn't want to, like, condemn you. I didn't want to, like, bring you guys down. And, I don't know. It's harder to do that, to be honest. It's harder to just be like, here's some interesting stories. It's easier to just be like, oh, here's this thing that's going on in the game, and talking about the game. I'm not saying the other videos are bad, but if you're like, man, I kind of feel like Nick has kind of shifted away a little bit, or, you know, I kind of like the old Digimon videos better, this is probably why. So I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to do this with Digimon Redigitize for at least a little bit. I talk about it more in the first video. I'm going to do it for a good amount, and then when Digimon Survive comes out, I'll switch over to that, and then when that's over, I'll switch back to this, and then after that, maybe I'll play another Digimon game. Maybe I'll play a game like Okami or Paper Mario, because my favorite games don't get enough love on this channel, which is fucked up. This is my channel. Why the fuck don't you guys like the games I like? So yeah, this Patreon outro is a little bit long, but this is also my new way of putting like general announcements. So come on Patreon sub, watch that shit early right now, and if you're like, I don't know, maybe it won't be that good, watch part 1. It comes out early January. And if you're like, Nick, you use this outro for the entire month, so I'm watching this on like January 20th, then great, you've got at least like 2 or 3 videos. Fucking watch those, and then you can watch even more, and so on and so forth. Stop bothering me. Also, I got new posters, but that's it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much again. You guys are amazing.